Radical.
Viewer discretion is advised.
You know, thinking about it, I could probably title this Phoenix Reseller, whatever his channel name is. Phoenix Resale is a bitch ass. I could probably just title that and everyone would 100% agree. After you read this comment, well, we're going to read together from Brian, and I give my response to it, hopefully you all will come to the conclusion that indeed, Phoenix Resale is a bitch ass. I'm not going with that title. I'll probably choose something more professional, but that's probably what I should title this. Now, this was a comment that didn't make it into comment of the week, but from time to time I might, take a comment that just kind of almost makes it into comment of the week, and I might, make a side upload on it. And Brian, hopefully, you keep leaving comments like this and you might become a medalist. I think you're a former medalist, but, you might get you some shiny medals in the future. Brian says not only was he flipping games between booths, Phoenix Resale, but he was being extremely shady with his discount begging, to the point where he was told no 4 times. He agreed to the price, and when he was about to swipe his credit card, he pulled the card back and said, "I'm having second thoughts. Can you do $20 off?" He was also straight up demanding prices, like when he picked out $160 worth of PS Vita games and said he wanted 30% off and would only pay $110, and when the guy settled on $120, he acted all sad and unhappy, not even thanking the guy for dropping the price $40. It is just crazy the entitlement he has when buying games. He also says, "I'm going to play the old friend card and try to get a discount before going to a booth," which is just disgusting. And to brag about it all at the end of the video is just trash. His apology video was classic damage control to get the last video off the #1 spot on his YouTube page /recommendations. He just blamed turning off comments on it was affecting his mental health. He didn't even apologize for flipping games between booths or begging /demanding discounts or pulling shady tactics. He says he only does that because it makes interesting content. The whole response video was just him droning on about how all of this has affected his mental health and he won't be reading comments in the future. Typical non-apology apology. And I guess, judging by the comments, everyone has already forgot about the convention video and he has moved on, so he is in the clear. Let me reinforce my earlier statement. Phoenix Resale is a bitch ass. If you watch that video, that's a thought that probably should be, blasting through your brain as you see this person. And Brian, there's so many things that you described in your comment here. He's going from table to table. He's literally trying to flip games. And they probably see him buying these games, going from table to table. The audacity of this motherfucker trying to go from table to table to buy a game at one price, go to another table and keep asking people, whining to people, hey, do you want to buy these games? Do you want... Oh, shit. I'm stuck on Metal Jesus whiny. I can't do a Phoenix Resale whiny, maybe in time. But he goes to these tables trying to resell these games that he bought at one table. But the most shocking part of the video for me, and I guess he did it for interesting content, he had his thumbnail trying to label this one guy as, the villain in all this. And there's an argument to be made that maybe some of these people at the tables are overcharging for their sealed games. I just think, I've stated before, it's kind of fucking stupid that you have these common games that are sealed going for enormous prices. So that being said, okay, you could make an argument that some of these people in a way are kind of like villains. Kind of. But the thing is, villain or not, whether or not you think that Phoenix Resale is the worst offender or the people at the tables, charging fair market value, even though market value is kind of jacked up for a lot of these games, a lot of these common games at that, just because they're sealed. The behavior, the bitch ass behavior exhibited by this guy is through the charts. You are right, Brian. 4 times, maybe it was 5 times, he kept asking, whining for a fucking discount. You goddamn petulant child. You are an adult. You are, of all things, a video game flipper, a reseller, and you're going to this table and you are whining, you are bitching, you are moaning about wanting a discount over and over again, and you're filming it. They see you're filming it. You're doing it for a YouTube channel for interesting content. I don't know who finds that to be interesting content. You know, how sad is your life if you find him going from these tables, whining about getting a discount, to be interesting content? So, the worst part of that, like you said, Brian, is when he was at the end of it. He was at the end of the transaction, and he pulled the whole, I'm having second thoughts. What a fucking piece of work. What a bitch ass. He's having second thoughts. And after more whining and more whining and more whining, the guy finally gives this child, this goddamn child, $20 off his video game. Whoopty fucking do. He actually used the line, you know, come on, just to help me sleep at night. Just to help me sleep at night. What a sleazy fucking scumbag. And again, like some of these people at the booths, they're charging a good amount of money. You know, maybe these people kind of deserve each other at the end of the day. But, you know, when you have a price set, okay, here's my final point. When you have a price set, I think it's okay to one time just simply ask, can you come back off that a little bit? You know, because you see it happen at, you know, flea markets, yard sales, you know, and people expect that. People expect for you to say, that's kind of steep. Can you come back off that a little bit? And then the answer tells you all you need to know. I got to stay firm on that, buddy. Got to stay firm on that. You know, when you hear, I got to stay firm on that, shut the fuck up. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Apparently Phoenix Resale doesn't understand the rules. You know, he doesn't understand like the unwritten rules. It's unspoken, all right? You go to a table, you go over wherever you can, hey, it's within your right to just ask for the discount. To ask, hey. But he's saying like percentages and shit. Can I get 10% off? Can I get 20% off? What the fucking entitled prick? No, just if it's, you know, 150, be like, I could do 140. 140 okay? You know, usually most people are like, 140 is okay. But when you're straight up asking for fucking percentages, they know you're a goddamn reseller. Can I have, you know, this particular margin off? At one point, he's doing the math and he's like, that's $37 off. And they see this guy like, this motherfucking bitch ass reseller thinks he's actually going to get one over on us. I mean, there's ways to go about it where you're not obviously holding a fucking neon sign going, I am a games reseller. They see you're a reseller. They know you're a reseller. It's not like you're going to actually, you know, get these games and put them in your collection or take them home and open them up and play them. Play video games? What? In 2021? Buying games to play them? Are you fucking insane? Are you all fucking insane? What you got to do is buy these games at an extremely high cost and then figure out whatever way you can to resell those games. And then those people that buy those games, they have to complete the cycle and process. And pretty soon, you got PS2 Pimp My Ride, sealed, graded by WATA, going for $20,000. That's exactly what gaming needs to be. Exactly.